Welcome, dear one. Right now, in this very moment, you are doing something beautiful. You are showing up for yourself. You are taking a gentle step toward a new way of being. It doesn't matter how many times you've doubted yourself. It doesn't matter how many times you felt unsure or afraid. What matters is that you are here now, listening with an open heart, and that means everything. Sometimes life feels overwhelming. There are days when confidence seems far away, like a distant light you can barely see. You may have moments when you wonder if you're good enough, if you're strong enough, or if you even deserve happiness. But I want to remind you today, you are not alone. You are deeply loved, and you have everything within you to grow, to change, and to shine. Confidence is not something we're born with in full bloom. It is something we nurture. Just like a seed needs sunlight and water, your sense of self needs love and encouragement. Every loving thought you think is like sunshine to your spirit. Every kind word you speak to yourself is like fresh water to your soul. You don't have to be perfect to believe in yourself. You only have to be willing to try, willing to speak to yourself with compassion instead of criticism, willing to say, even if softly, I am worthy, I am learning, I am growing. It's okay if you're still figuring it out. That's what life is, a journey of discovering the beauty and strength already inside you. If you've been feeling unsure lately, know that it's only a sign that you're ready to grow. You don't need to have it all figured out right now. You're not behind. You're not too late. You are exactly where you need to be, learning exactly what your soul needs right now. Every small act of self-kindness is a step in the right direction. When you speak gently to yourself, when you remind yourself that you're trying your best, something inside begins to shift. You begin to build a solid, loving foundation from within. I invite you to say this quietly in your heart. I am safe. I trust myself. I am beginning a new chapter. Let those words echo within you like a gentle wave washing over the shore. Even if you don't fully believe them yet, just allow them to land softly in your mind. Repeat them when you wake up in the morning. Whisper them when you feel unsure. The more you say them, the more your inner world begins to believe in their truth. You are safe. You are guided. You are deeply capable of building a beautiful life. This is your moment to begin again, from a place of peace and possibility. And remember, you don't have to do it all at once. You only need to take one loving step at a time. Confidence doesn't have to be loud. It doesn't have to shout or make a scene. True confidence often feels quiet, steady, and rooted. It's a deep sense of knowing that you can trust yourself, that you can face challenges without running away from them, that you can take up space in the world without needing permission. Confidence is something we build, not something we chase. It's not about being perfect or always knowing what to do. It's about showing up anyway, even when you're unsure, even when the voice of fear tries to convince you otherwise. And yes, that voice will come up from time to time. But the more you learn to listen to the calm, loving voice within you, the one that says, I can do this, the more that old fear begins to lose its power. Some people think confidence means never feeling scared, but that's not true. Even the most confident people feel fear. The difference is, they don't let that fear stop them. They've learned to talk to themselves with kindness. They've learned that they are allowed to make mistakes, that growth takes time, that being human means being gentle with yourself. You don't need to become someone else to feel confident. You only need to come home to who you really are. Underneath all the noise, all the worry, all the expectations, there is a part of you that already knows how to feel calm and strong. That part of you is always there. It just needs your attention and your love. Imagine your confidence like a soft light inside your heart. Every time you speak to yourself with love, that light glows a little brighter. Every time you say, "I am learning," instead of, "I should already know this," the light grows stronger. When you say, "It's okay to take my time," instead of rushing or comparing, the light expands. There is no rush. You are growing at your own perfect pace. Let yourself trust that. Confidence is not something you earn by achieving. It's something you allow by accepting. Accepting who you are right now, while still believing in who you are becoming. Let this affirmation rise gently within you. I am learning to believe in myself a little more each day. Let it live in your mind like a soft breeze, reminding you that you are a work of art in progress. You are not broken. You are becoming. Let that truth wrap around you like a warm blanket. You are not meant to hide your light. You are meant to shine, quietly, steadily, lovingly, one breath at a time. There is a part of us that often feels unsure, small, or even unworthy. This part speaks in a voice that is not our own. It is a voice we may have picked up in childhood or from people who didn't know how to love us properly. This voice often says, "You can't," or "You're not good enough," or "What if you fail?" This is the inner critic, and it lives in many of us. It isn't here because you're broken. It's here because somewhere along the way, you learned to protect yourself with fear. But now, you are learning to protect yourself with love instead. You are learning that you don't need to fight that voice. You only need to talk back to it with kindness. You don't need to shout at your inner critic. You don't need to argue with it. You simply need to remind yourself that there's another voice, a stronger, wiser, gentler one that also lives inside you. That voice says, "You are doing your best and that's enough." That voice says, "You've made it through hard times before and you will again." That voice says, "You are worthy of love just as you are." And when you choose to listen to this voice, even a little, something begins to heal inside of you. One of the most powerful things you can do is stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, and say kind words to yourself. This may feel strange at first. You might even resist it, but stay with it. The mirror does not lie. It simply reflects back what you are willing to believe. Begin with something simple. Look at yourself and say, "I am here for you. I will not abandon you. I am learning to love you." These words may bring up emotions. That is okay. Emotions are part of the healing. Let them rise. Let them be. You are safe to feel and heal. Try this today. Write down some of the old thoughts you've been carrying, thoughts that no longer serve you. Things like, "I always mess up," or "I can't do anything right." Then gently rewrite them. Replace them with loving truths. Say, "I am allowed to grow." Say, "Every mistake is a chance to learn." Say, "I am doing better than I think." Every time you choose a loving thought, you are gently turning the volume down on the inner critic. You can also place your hand over your heart and say, I choose thoughts that support and uplift me. Say it again, slowly, and feel the power of your own voice. You are not weak because you have a critical voice. You are strong because you are choosing to rise above it. This is the work of healing. It is quiet, tender, and real. And you are doing it beautifully. Your body holds a quiet wisdom. It remembers everything, every thought, every emotion, every moment you doubted yourself, and every moment you showed courage, even in silence. Confidence does not live only in the mind. It lives in the body too. The way you stand, the way you breathe, the way you carry yourself, they all speak a language. When you feel small or afraid, your shoulders might slump, your breath may become shallow, your eyes may look down. But when you feel safe and strong, your posture changes. Your body opens, your heart lifts. You begin to take up space, not by force, but by presence. Try this now. Take a deep breath. Feel the air fill your lungs and slowly release it. Let your shoulders relax. Let your jaw soften. Place one hand gently over your heart and the other on your belly. Feel the rise and fall of your breath. This is your anchor. Your breath is your reminder that you are alive, that you are supported, and that everything begins within. You don't need to control everything around you. You only need to return to yourself, to your center, again and again. Your body responds to your thoughts. When you think loving, peaceful thoughts, your body relaxes. Your heart feels lighter. Your energy becomes steady and clear. But when you think harsh, fearful thoughts, your body tightens, your muscles brace. Your nervous system begins to prepare for danger, even if there is none. This is why it's so important to feed your body loving thoughts. You are not just healing your mind, you are healing every cell of your being. Move slowly, stretch gently. Place your feet flat on the ground and feel the support beneath you. Say to yourself, I am grounded. I am supported. I am safe in my body. When you walk, walk with awareness. When you sit, sit with presence. The way you treat your body tells your subconscious mind that you are worthy of care. Your confidence grows when your body believes you are safe to be seen. You don't have to force it. Just breathe deeply. Stand tall. Smile gently. These small acts send a loving message. I belong here. I have nothing to fear. I am strong. Repeat this affirmation in your heart as often as you need. My body supports me with strength and grace. Let it become a new rhythm in your day. Say it when you wake up. Say it when you feel tired. Say it before an important moment. Let your body hear these words and remember them. You and your body are on the same team. When your thoughts support your body and your body feels safe, you create a powerful sense of calm confidence from the inside out. So often the thoughts that hold us back aren't even ours. They come from old stories, old fears, old experiences that taught us to shrink, to hide, or to doubt. Maybe someone told you that you weren't good enough, or that your dreams were too big. Maybe you were laughed at for trying. Maybe you were ignored when you needed love the most. These moments plant seeds in the mind. If left unhealed, they grow into patterns of self-doubt. But just because a thought has lived in your mind for a long time does not mean it is true. You can begin today to let go of what no longer serves you. Old programming is like wearing clothes that no longer fit. They might have been given to you with good intentions, or maybe they were handed down by someone who never learned how to love themselves. But they are not yours to keep. You get to take them off. You get to choose what thoughts you wear today. You get to say, "This belief no longer fits who I am becoming." There is no anger in this, only love, only release. When we let go with love, we make room for joy. Sit with a notebook or a blank page and write this simple sentence at the top. What am I ready to release? Let your heart speak. You might write down things like, I'm not smart enough, or I'm too late, or I always fail. These thoughts are not your truth. They are just echoes of pain. Once you've written them, gently cross them out. Then underneath each one, write a loving new thought. For example, replace "I'm not smart enough" with "I trust my ability to learn and grow." Replace "I always fail" with "Every setback is guiding me to something better." These new thoughts are not just words, they are seeds. The more you repeat them, the more they take root. They begin to blossom into new beliefs, and those beliefs shape your life. Healing takes time, but every day you practice, you get stronger. You begin to notice when an old thought shows up, and you kindly say, "Thank you, but I no longer need you. I am choosing love now." Say this to yourself often. I release the old. I welcome the new with love and joy. This affirmation is a doorway. Every time you say it, you are stepping through into a new way of thinking, a new way of being. You are not who you were yesterday. You are growing. You are rising. You are returning to your true self, a self that is loving, confident, and free. Affirmations are like gentle whispers to the soul. They may seem simple, but they hold great power. Each time you say something loving to yourself, you are teaching your mind a new way to think. The mind learns through repetition. Just as a song becomes familiar after you've heard it many times, a thought becomes a belief the more you repeat it. This is why affirmations work. They are not magic spells. They are gentle reminders that reshape the way you see yourself. With enough loving repetition, the old thoughts begin to fade and new thoughts take root. When you say, "I am worthy," you are not trying to convince yourself of something untrue. You are reminding yourself of something you forgot. You are calling yourself back to your natural state of truth. You were born whole. You were born with worth. Life may have made you question it, but your worth has never left you. It is always there, waiting for your return. That is the beauty of affirmations. They bring you home to yourself. Make affirmations a part of your day. You can speak them softly in the morning as you get ready. You can write them in a notebook. You can repeat them in your heart while you walk, while you breathe, while you rest. They don't need to be loud. They don't need to be perfect. They only need to be loving and true. Let your affirmations be like a gentle hand on your shoulder, guiding you forward with care. Try saying these. I can do it. I believe in myself. I am safe to be seen. I am allowed to shine. I radiate positive energy. Let these words become your new rhythm. Let them be the background music of your life. And if doubt arises, as it sometimes will, repeat your affirmations even more. Speak them with compassion, not force. You are not trying to escape your fear. You are choosing to lead with love. Confidence grows when your mind hears loving words again and again. Even if you don't believe them fully right away, That's okay. Say them anyway. Feel them as best you can. Imagine your heart soaking them in like warm sunlight. Over time, you'll notice a shift. Your thoughts will soften. Your body will relax. You'll begin to feel more steady, more sure, more alive. This is the practice. This is the path. And you are walking it beautifully. Keep repeating your affirmations. Keep choosing love over fear. With every word, you are becoming who you were always meant to be. Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. Now picture yourself as the version of you that feels confident, calm, and full of light. See yourself walking with ease, speaking with clarity, smiling without hesitation. This is not a pretend version of you. This is who you are becoming. This version already exists inside of you. Visualization helps you connect with it. When you imagine something with emotion and intention, your mind begins to believe it is possible. Your body begins to respond. Your energy begins to align. You start to live from the inside out, rather than waiting for the outside world to give you permission. You don't need anyone else to tell you that you're enough. You are the one who decides. And the beautiful truth is, the more you see yourself as confident and whole, the more your actions begin to match that image. You may still have doubts sometimes, but they won't control you. Because you've made a new choice. You've decided to believe in yourself, to back yourself, to trust yourself even when it's hard. That is real strength. Each morning, before the world asks anything of you, take a moment to connect with your vision. Close your eyes and see yourself handling the day with grace. See yourself speaking kindly to yourself, even if something doesn't go perfectly. See yourself moving through the day with peace in your heart. The mind loves pictures. When you give it a loving image, it will start to find ways to create it in real life. That's how change begins, from the inside out. Let this affirmation become your daily companion. I already am the confident person I long to be. You're not waiting for a future version of yourself to come save you. You are stepping into that version now, one moment at a time. Speak to yourself as if you are already her or him. Walk as if you already belong. Breathe as if you are already safe, because you are. You are doing beautifully, even if it's in small steps. Confidence is not a destination. It is a way of being, and you are practicing it with love. When we look around at others, it can be easy to forget our own beauty. We see people who seem further along, more polished, more certain, and suddenly we start to doubt ourselves. But comparison is not truth. It is a distraction. It takes your focus away from your path and places it on someone else's. You don't need to compare. You are on your own unique journey. No one else has lived your story. No one else has walked your path. And no one else can bring the light that you bring into the world. If you ever find yourself looking at others and feeling small, pause, take a breath, and gently return your attention to yourself. Ask, what do I need right now? Ask, what is true for me in this moment? And most importantly, say to yourself, I am enough just as I am. There is no need to measure your worth by someone else's journey. There is space for all of us to shine. The light in another does not take away from your own. We are not in competition. We are in community, each of us rising in our own time, in our own way. Gratitude is a beautiful tool that helps you reconnect with your path. When you feel lost in comparison, shift your focus to appreciation. Look around and name 3 things you're grateful for. Look within and name 3 things you love about yourself. Even small things count. Your smile, your resilience, your kindness. Gratitude helps you remember that you already have so much to celebrate, that you are already enough, that your path is sacred and unfolding perfectly, even if it looks different from someone else's. Repeat this affirmation slowly. I am enough. I celebrate my own journey with love. Let these words sink into your being like warm light. Every time you compare, come back to these words. They are your anchor, your truth. You don't need to be more like them. You only need to be more like you. And that is more than enough. Confidence isn't something we save for special occasions. It's something we carry with us into everyday moments. You don't need a big stage to feel powerful. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to keep showing up for yourself. When you wake up and say a loving affirmation, you are anchoring your confidence. When you breathe deeply before speaking, you are anchoring your confidence. When you choose to be kind to yourself instead of harsh, even after a mistake, you are anchoring your confidence. Confidence is built in the small choices, the quiet moments, the way you talk to yourself in the mirror, the way you forgive yourself and keep going, the way you choose to believe that you are learning, not failing. Each time you do this, your confidence grows stronger. It becomes a steady presence in your life, a calm knowing that you are capable, worthy, and enough. In daily life, let your affirmations walk with you. Say them in the car. Say them while waiting in line. Say them before an important phone call or conversation. You don't have to shout them. Whisper them in your heart. Feel their warmth. Let them guide you like a gentle hand. The more often you say them, the more natural they become. And soon, they will rise up on their own when you need them most. Here are a few to carry with you today. Every step I take builds my confidence. I am doing well. I trust my inner wisdom. I am safe to be seen and heard. These affirmations are like stepping stones. One by one, they lead you toward the confident, peaceful life you desire. And the best part is, you don't have to wait for some perfect moment. You can begin now with the breath you are taking. Small steps matter. Tiny shifts create big change. Even if all you do today is speak one kind word to yourself, that is enough. That is progress. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are building something beautiful. And every moment you choose love over fear, you are anchoring your confidence more deeply than ever before. You are here now, and that means you are ready. Ready to trust in yourself. Ready to believe in your own light. Ready to start this day, this week, this life, with a new sense of inner peace. No matter where you've been, no matter what you've faced, today is a new beginning. You are not stuck in your past. You are not limited by your mistakes. You are free to choose again. And this time, you are choosing love. You are choosing strength. You are choosing to say yes to your own becoming. There is something incredibly powerful about starting your day with intention. It sets the tone for everything that follows. And when your intention is rooted in love, kindness, and belief in yourself, the day responds with more grace. Begin each morning with a few simple words spoken from the heart. I am confident. I am powerful. I can do it. These words carry energy. They awaken the part of you that remembers who you really are. The part that is brave, the part that is wise, the part that has always been enough. Keep these words with you. Say them when you need strength. Say them when you feel unsure. Say them when you are walking into something new. Let them be your rhythm, your foundation, your soft armor. You don't have to be loud to be strong. You only have to be rooted in your truth. You are not here to be small. You are not here to be invisible. You are here to shine, to love, to rise. Every moment is a new chance to return to yourself. And every loving thought you think is helping you become more of who you truly are. Keep going. Keep trusting. Keep choosing love. You are doing beautifully. You are doing enough. You are enough. Always. Let this be your prayer, your promise, and your practice. I am confident. I am powerful. I can do it. And so it is.